With the case market doing so well recently, has it left operation skins, just normal play skins, and other investments in the dust? Are cases the best investment to make right now, or have they topped out for the season? I mean, their run has been going on for ages. Surely it's got to top out somewhere, right? Well, today, let's talk about it. So, as always, if you guys do enjoy and you're in the near 80% of people that watch and aren't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and just before we get into it, check out how to get a free $5 trading with the sponsor, Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is a CSGO trading site where you can find great prices to trade your skins at, and just to prove it, here's me trading my USPS Monster mashup for a StatTrak AK Cartel, and it's practically a break-even trade. You could even make some money, and here's how. Skins Monkey is offering up to a $5 bonus if you sign up through that link in the description today, or just enter code SUKA in the top right when you log into the site. So be sure to sign up today with that link and easily trade out your old boring skins for new ones without losing tons of money. But for now, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first of all, as for skins, the high tier market really hasn't seemed to move in the past few months. My field tested Dragon Lore stuck at around the 4K range for quite a while, my Glock Fade, same case, stuck at around the $900 range for quite a while. Operation skins like the Desert Jormungandr really haven't shown any signs of life besides this period in like the middle of April where they spiked up for a bit, but since then have just died back down. Not really any action, just been hovering around the same range for ages. Not really any chance to make a significant profit. So where the hell is all the price action? Well, first of all, a lot of it is in cases, which I'll touch on a bit because it's a lot to cover. But also, a good portion of it is in knives. Just normal playskin knives from older cases that have been increasing in price, either in like the old Chroma collections, Gamma case knives, and obviously, without saying, butterfly knives in the breakout case. A lot of these knives are either above previous all-time high prices and hitting new all-time highs, or slowly climbing to or hovering around past all-time high prices. So not bad at all, they are at a really strong spot. And as I always say, with so many people being so much more comfortable with seeing these items as real money, and it's not like, oh, I'm dumping $300 on a virtual knife. It's like, wait, I could actually sell this thing for potentially more than I bought it for at this rate. So with that being said, I always think knives are good long term at this point. As cases continue to dwindle down in supply over time and increase in price, it only makes sense for knives to follow suit. They're super limited compared to a player base that is getting more and more comfortable with spending real money, and with cases getting so much more expensive, more difficult to get on your own. If no other CSGO investment has my back, and it doesn't seem like a lot of them do, I know knives are always there to keep me going and be a safe investment long term. They constantly have proven to be. But next up, let's move on to cases, which have proven to be the CSGO investments. If I just show you any chart recently with almost any case besides the ones in the active drop pool, of course, and ignoring the spikes from the Steam market bug that we saw, it's just been up. It's as simple as that, and it's been up for a long time. Now, whenever I talk about a certain case, even when I own like the CS20 case, people get mad at me and call me a market manipulator, but when I don't mention what I own, I'm called lying and dishonest and don't tell my viewers what I'm buying. So what I'm going to do for you guys today is meet you somewhere in the middle and tell you everything that you should look for when it comes to a good case. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm invested in, even though I already did, so whatever, just ignore that. So first off, and I'll actually link all the sources in the description as well, you guys should take a note of all of them and keep track of all of them if you are interested in buying a lot of cases. But first off is how many cases are being unboxed a month. You can compare cases to other cases in a similar price range, other cases that have the same rare special items, stuff like that. It just shows, is there actual hype behind the case that you want to invest into? And you could check past month charts as well, see if hype is dying down, see if people continue to rally behind these cases, if less are being opened, stuff like that. Second off is PriceStalker.eu. Take a look at how supply on the market has changed in the past few months, past year. How has price changed alongside it? If price hasn't changed so much but supply has dropped a lot lower, there's a possibility for some big money moves, as if there's less on the market, price can be pushed back up easier if the amount open is staying the same, and people maybe don't love the case but have somewhat proven to consistently open it and cause its price to go up and supply to continue down. The Gamma cases, I'd say, are a good example of this. Not exactly a case that people love, like a breakout case. I mean, the thing's like $4 now, but they're definitely a case that's solid, I would say. Same goes with the Revolver case that's had a great past month. incredible price action for such a cheap case. And it's not really a case you would look at and say, hey, I want to invest a lot of money in that. I think it's going to do well. But surprisingly, it has been. And finally, I'd recommend looking at cheap cases, as they seem to be the most crazed thing out of all CSGO investments nowadays. I'd much rather bet on the CS20 case doubling to 40 cents than the breakout case doubling and hitting $8. You gotta understand the psychology behind people buying these cases, and honestly just how much money people have in their wallets. If it's 40 cents, it's fairly cheap all things considered, but $8 for a CSGO case is getting ridiculous, and you gotta imagine nowhere near as many people will be willing to pay that price, or at least unbox as many cases. But what do I know? I sold my breakout cases at 85 cents. I thought price was crazy for them at that point, so I don't really know anything. But either way, it just shows how far we've come, and at the end of the day, I still think cheap cases are the option, and with so many just rallying in price, I think it's going to continue that way for a while. But yeah, overall, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video. So as always, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And once again, don't forget to check out Skins Monkey for that free $5 bonus on your first trade as well. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.